Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Trey Tucker to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
It's complete. This is Bowers. A lot of mass on the move here. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Jeanty is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They soften that defense up, that lengthy opening series. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returnable from the 1. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he'll go out of bounds with more than half the work done. Offense in enemy territory to begin the series at the 45-yard line.
You know it right now, Kate. I'm absolutely in favor of this frenetic pace. A touchdown scored, and this is what the immediate response is. Nearly answer it with a house call yourself. Yeah, there's no body blows in this one. This game's starting with some serious haymakers.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Across the 20, continuing to work. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. They got 21 yards on the play. good for a Dallas first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys find an answer with their opening drive. George Pickens, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Pass play coming here. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That goes for 32 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Straight ahead with Genty. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. Gay to add the extra point.
Matt Gay on for the point after.
And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Dak now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun is Prescott. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Give on second here to Blue. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 8 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's Dak. On screen here to Blue. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Right side, Ferguson's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide, wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. A third down run with Blue. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Well, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Blue can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys tie it just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Knock this through, and they'll take a lead into the break. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take the lead on that successful kick. We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Setting up the running back screen. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Out the middle, Blue. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Prescott here from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Into the hands of Pickett. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Blue gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Dak out of the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Quick throw left side complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Blue will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with a loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
47.
Third and goal, Prescott. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10, they're going to throw. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenzi. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. And the Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard
Working on
line.
first down. Throw left side, complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This our last play of the quarter. Shotgun now on third down. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late.